Daniel, good evening. Hello,
Hello.
Daniel. Hello,
Hello.
hello. Welcome. Are you all right today?
Yes. How are
Okay.
you?
I'm good. Great, thank you. Okay, everything's okay. Well, let's get it started. Sporting superstitions. You ready, Daniel?
Yes.
Okay, great. The reading section, right? Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, just let's complete the sentences. There are two of them. The first one, please, Daniel.
Так, complete sentences. The boy was playing Scrabble.
Right. And number two?
He cheated by taking the two blanks during the game and hiding them under the table.
Yes, that's right. Okay, nice. True, false, please.
Uh, First false, second
Mhm,
true, number three
mhm,
true, number four false,
mhm,
five false, six false, seven false, true, eight true.
mhm. Yes, perfect, perfect. Well, matching, not matching, but completing the sentences with highlighted words. Okay. Number two,
Number two admitted.
good. Three,
Number three disqualified.
four,
Four replace.
next.
Five suspicious.
Uh-huh,
Six accuse.
right. Seven,
Seven opponent.
uh-huh,
Eight resorted.
and resorted. Yes, perfect. Did you work on the meanings, Daniel?
And think no, just translated.
Just translated. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. For example, when we admit something, it means what?
It means that we agree
Yes,
with
that. Mm-hmm.
some accuse.
That's right. Very good. What does suspicious mean? If a person is suspicious, it means what?
Suspicious. It's an adjective.
Mm-hmm.
It We use it when some uh, when somebody uh, do some did when somebody did something bad,
Mm-hmm.
and we think that he did it.
Uh-huh. Do you know the verb, Daniel, which may form this adjective suspicious? So what is the verb form?
Verb form is
Uh-huh.
suspect.
Yes, that's right. Okay, good job, good job. Thank you. Nice. Well, and enough, I guess. Well, so let me switch. Okay. Well, uh, today, okay, let's skip the first stage because there are no other participants. Just let's wait. And in your previous lesson, you just have learned some words related to sport, right? Okay, let's skip this stage. We'll get back to this later. And now focus on the listening, Daniel. Let's focus on the listening, okay? There are some
Okay.
questions for you to think over. Well, first of all, tell me please, who is a referee?
Referee. It's a
Mm-hmm.
person
Mm-hmm.
who who можно сказать judging. Judging.
Yes, you can say who judges, right? Who
Uh,
judges?
who judges
Mm-hmm.
match.
Who judges? Yes, a match. Yes, that's right. Tell me, please, in our country, Daniel, uh, are referees well paid, respected, or unpopular? So, first of all, let's talk about being well paid. Are referees well paid in Kazakhstan?
I don't know.
You don't know, but what do you think in general? Just do you have any
I
ideas?
think it depends on kind of sport. Maybe
Uh-huh.
maybe in football, it referees well paid.
Mm-hmm. Ah, well
Mm,
paid, yes. Uh-huh.
but I think that there are many kinds of sport, really a lot of sport,
Mm-hmm. A lot of types of sport.
a lot of types of sport don't um, which
Where? Ah, okay, which you don't include. Uh-huh.
don't include in Olympic program.
Mm-hmm. And
And,
that means what?
that means that their referees
Mm-hmm.
um, don't well or isn't well paid. Aren't well.
Aren't
Aren't.
well paid. Yes, aren't well paid. Or don't get high salary. Yes, also don't get high salary. Referees, then you have to be accurate. Referees, okay? Not
Referees.
referees, referees in English. Uh-huh. Okay, what about being respected? Do you think they are respected? This job position, being a referee.
I think yes.
Mm-hmm.
Being a referee,
Mm-hmm.
it's a respectful job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And what about popularity? Are they popular?
I think no, they unpopular.
Uh-huh.
They
What do you
are
think
unpopular.
they are unpopular? What do you think the reason is why they are unpopular?
I think a reason is because sport in Kazakhstan mm, unpopular
In general, yes.
in general.
Is unpopular. I see. Okay, okay, I agree with you. Why do you think somebody would want to become a referee? So,
I think referee. I think person who want to become a referee.
mm-hmm,
Uh, it's usually sport people,
mm-hmm, okay,
um, and it's it's their it's their natural way, или как сказать,
uh-huh. What do you mean? Okay, what?
естественный путь.
А, окей. Эволюция или что,
Ну
Данил?
да, да, обычно,
You
кого я
mean
знаю,
from
они так
being a sports person, yes? From being a sports person,
yes,
sportsman, right? They turn into a referee, yes? Oh, yes, okay, now I've
yes.
got it. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Well, now let's start doing the listening. Mhm. Well, the listening is actually related to an interview. It's an interview with an ex-Champions League football referee from Spain. That's why, Daniel, be ready, get ready to hear some English with accent, with Spanish accent, okay? Well,
Okay.
in part one, you're gonna listen to this person, okay, to this interview, and actually his name is Juan Antonio Fernandez Marin. Mhm. And choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. There are 5 questions. Let's look through them first. Well, to search for maybe new words. Okay, could you read them, Daniel?
Why did he become a referee? His father was a referee. He looked sport, but wasn't good at it. He was always attracted by the idea. What was the most exciting match he ever refereed? His first professional match, he can choose just one, Real Madrid against Barcelona. The worst experience he ever had as a referee was when a player attacked him, a woman attacked him, and a child attacked him.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he think there is more cheating in football today? Because football is big business, because the referees are worse, because footballers are better at cheating. How does he say footballers often cheat? They fall over when no one has touched them. They accept money to lose matches. They touch the ball with their hands.
Well, is everything clear?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
everything is clear.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Then just look at this useful vocabulary file. There are 3 words for you. Just frustrated. I'm sure you have heard this word for lots of times. But frustrated means being annoyed or stressed by something, right? But sometimes frustrated can be used also when talking about a feeling of annoyance resulting from inability to change or achieve something. For example, we can say a frustrated referee, it's a person who couldn't, for example, achieve his goal and become a referee. То есть это
Okay.
несостоявшийся, all right, also.
Ну, в русском языке больше вот это значение.
Frustrated. Да, окей, потому что я больше как к психологическому состоянию использую как бы frustrated, то
Ну, в
есть,
принципе, да, но это когда что-то не может получиться, как бы.
ну да, окей,
Как-то
ну
так.
видите, у каждого, да, свое, окей. Мне ближе, например, да, в этом контексте, да, окей, yes. And to be fooled, Danielle, what is to be fooled? You know what fool is, right?
Yes.
It's an English term, but in Russian we also say fool, right? And what does to be fooled mean?
Maybe it means that someone fall to you или on you.
Yes, fault on you, right? And you are fault in this situation. Yes, great.
Yes.
And fair contest.
Contest.
Uh-huh.
Это типа честное решение, если полный перевод.
Not decision, this one. Contest is synonym of competition, right? Competition. So тогда это получается честная игра, честное соревнование, right?
Окей.
Yes, fair contest. So contest is a synonym of competition. Take it down also. Okay. Now let's listen and choose the option. Okay.
Part 1. What made you want to become a referee?
Mi padre fue árbitro, pero eso no me influenció. En realidad
My
fue todo
father
lo
was a
contrario.
referee, but that didn't influence me. In fact, the opposite, because I saw all the problems that he had as a referee. But as a child, I was always attracted by the idea of being a referee, and at school I used to referee all kinds of sports: basketball, handball, volleyball, and of course football. I was invited to join the Referees Federation when I was only 14 years old.
Were you good at sport yourself?
Yes, I was a very good handball player. People often think that referees become referees because they're frustrated sportsmen, but this is just not true in most cases, in my experience.
What was the most exciting match you ever refereed?
It's difficult to choose one match as the most exciting. I remember some of the Real Madrid-Barcelona matches, for example, the first one I ever refereed. The atmosphere was incredible in the stadium. But really, it's impossible to pick just one. There have been so many.
What was the worst experience you ever had as a referee?
The worst? Well, that was something that happened very early in my career. I was only 16, and I was refereeing a match in a town in Spain, and the home team lost. After the match, I was attacked and injured by the players of the home team and by the spectators. After all these years, I can still remember a mother who had a little baby in her arms who was trying to hit me. She was so angry with me that she nearly dropped her baby. That was my worst moment, and it nearly made me stop being a referee.
Do you think that there's more cheating in football than in the past?
Yes, I think so.
Why?
I think it's because there is so much money in football today that it's become much more important to win. Also, football is much faster than it used to be, so it's much more difficult for referees to detect cheating.
How do footballers cheat?
Oh, there are many ways, but for me the worst thing in football today is what we call simulation. Simulation is when a player pretends to have been fouled, when in fact he hasn't. For example, sometimes a player falls over in the penalty area when in fact nobody has touched him, and this can result in the referee giving a penalty when it wasn't a penalty. In my opinion, when a player does this, he's cheating not only the referee, not only the players of the other team, but also the spectators, because spectators pay money to see a fair contest.
Okay, Lila has joined us. Lila, welcome. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. As you can see, we have already started doing the listening. Okay. Did you listen to the most part of the interview?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, guys, could you let me know if I should turn it on once again?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Once again? All right, please.
3.8. Part 1.
What made you want to become a referee?
Mi padre fue árbitro, pero eso no me influenció. En realidad
My
fue todo
father
lo
was a
contrario.
referee, but that didn't influence me. In fact, the opposite, because I saw all the problems that he had as a referee. But as a child, I was always attracted by the idea of being a referee, and at school I used to referee all kinds of sports: basketball, handball, volleyball, and of course football. I was invited to join the Referees Federation when I was only 14 years old.
Were you good at sport yourself?
Yes, I was a very good handball player. People often think that referees become referees because they're frustrated sportsmen, but this is just not true in most cases, in my experience.
What was the most exciting match you ever refereed?
It's difficult to choose one match as the most exciting. I remember some of the Real Madrid-Barcelona matches, for example, the first one I ever refereed. The atmosphere was incredible in the stadium. But really, it's impossible to pick just one. There have been so many.
What was the worst experience you ever had as a referee?
The worst? Well, that was something that happened very early in my career. I was only 16, and I was refereeing a match in a town in Spain, and the home team lost. After the match, I was attacked and injured by the players of the home team and by the spectators. After all these years, I can still remember a mother who had a little baby in her arms who was trying to hit me. She was so angry with me that she nearly dropped her baby. That was my worst moment, and it nearly made me stop being a referee.
Do you think that there's more cheating in football than in the past?
Yes, I think so.
Why?
I think it's because there is so much money in football today that it's become much more important to win. Also, football is much faster than it used to be, so it's much more difficult for referees to detect cheating.
How do footballers cheat?
Oh, there are many ways, but for me the worst thing in football today is what we call simulation. Simulation is when a player pretends to have been fouled, when in fact he hasn't. For example, sometimes a player falls over in the penalty area when in fact nobody has touched him, and this can result in the referee giving a penalty when it wasn't a penalty. In my opinion, when a player does this, he's cheating not only the referee, not only the players of the other team, but also the spectators, because spectators pay money to see a fair contest.
Well, let's see, guys. Please answer the questions. First one, Danyar, could you?
First one, C.
Yes, that's right. It's C. Lilia, number 2.
He can choose just one.
Yes, right. 3, Danyar.
3, B.
4, Lilia.
A.
Mm-hmm. And 5, Daniel?
5A.
5A, yes. Did you answer all these questions properly, guys? All the 5? Lilia, have you made any
Yes.
mistakes? Daniel, 5 out of 5. Lilia, how many correct answers?
The third, I thought that is a child.
When a child attacked him. Okay. Now let's clarify this moment. Okay, what was the worst experience? Do you remember the details? So what happened? Where was it? Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear where. It's
Uh-huh.
it maybe little little
Town.
town.
Yes, little
Town.
town
Yes,
in Spain. Uh-huh. All
little town
right.
in Spain,
Mm-hmm.
and he was 16.
He was. Uh-huh.
Yes, referee. He was
Mm-hmm.
16, and
Mm-hmm.
he um, he was judging a match,
Mm-hmm.
and a home team
Yes.
was were and lost first.
Lost. Yes, that's right. Home team lost.
Home team
All
lost,
right.
and
Mm-hmm.
then так, как сказать, then began some
Firstly,
despair.
what, Daniel? Firstly, what? Spectators maybe were angry, right? Mm-hmm. And
Yes,
attacked.
and
Yes.
they attacked
Uh-huh.
referee.
Yes.
First attack, first person who attacked. It was player,
Mm-hmm.
home team's player,
Mm-hmm.
and but referee. Так, запомнил или как сказать?
Mm-hmm. Remembered. Yes.
Remembered
Memorized.
that
Mm-hmm.
there was a woman
Mm-hmm.
with a little child
Yeah.
on her
Baby
hand,
even, right? Yes.
baby
Uh-huh. Baby. Mm-hmm.
on her hands, in her hands,
Arms, right? In her arms.
in her
Uh-huh.
arms,
Yes.
and she kick him.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Uh-huh.
was it
Yeah.
was it was worst experience.
That's right. That's right. Yes. And that woman nearly dropped her baby. Yes. She nearly,
Yes.
почти, she nearly dropped her baby. Right? Okay. So she was so
Уронила?
furious. Да, что она почти чуть не уронила своего ребенка. Чуть. Nearly. Почти уронила. Yes. All right. Good. Okay. Thank you, Daniel, for your details. Well, and now let's listen to part 2. And in this task, you have to complete the sentences using 1 to 3 words. Okay, so it means 1, 2, 3 words, maximum 3. All right, look through. Lilia, let's just read the sentences.
The most difficult thing for him about being a referee is making during a match. All the reasons why it's difficult is because football today is so making correct decisions often depends on the referee's interpretation of. He thinks that players who cheat are still. A study that was done on Leo Messi shows that he can run exceptionally fast. He thinks Messi isn't the footballer.
Yes, that's right. Well, no questions related to that?
No.
Uh-huh. Lilia, ready?
No, yes.
Okay, let's begin.
3.9. Part 2.
What's the most difficult thing about being a referee?
The most difficult thing is to make the right decisions during a match. It's difficult because you have to make decisions when everything's happening so quickly. Football today is very fast. You must remember that everything is happening at 100 kilometers an hour. Also, important decisions often depend on the referee's interpretation of the rules. Things aren't black and white. And of course, making decisions would be much easier if players didn't cheat.
Do you think that the idea of fair play doesn't exist anymore?
Not at all. I think fair play does exist. The players who cheat are the exceptions.
Finally, who do you think is the best player in the world at the moment?
I think most people agree that the best footballer today is Leo Messi.
Why do you think he's so good?
It's hard to say what makes him so special, but a study was done on him which showed that Messi can run faster with the ball than many footballers can do without the ball. Apart from his great ability, what I also like about him is that he isn't the typical superstar footballer. You can see that he enjoys playing football, and he behaves in public and in his personal life in a very normal way. That's unusual when you think how famous he is. And what's more, he doesn't cheat. He doesn't need to.
Well, as you can see, guys, the difficulty is that you can't hear exactly what is written, right? But you have to listen and summarize, right? Conclude, okay? So maybe paraphrase sometimes. Let's listen again.
3.9. Part 2.
What's the most difficult thing about being a referee?
The most difficult thing is to make the right decisions during a match. It's difficult because you have to make decisions when everything's happening so quickly. Football today is very fast. You must remember that everything is happening at 100 kilometers an hour. Also, important decisions often depend on the referee's interpretation of the rules. Things aren't black and white. And of course, making decisions would be much easier if players didn't cheat.
Do you think that the idea of fair play doesn't exist anymore?
Not at all. I think fair play does exist. The players who cheat are the exceptions.
Finally, who do you think is the best player in the world at the moment?
I think most people agree that the best footballer today is Leo Messi.
Why do you think he's so good?
It's hard to say what makes him so special, but a study was done on him which showed that Messi can run faster with the ball than many footballers can do without the ball. Apart from his great ability, what I also like about him is that he isn't the typical superstar footballer. You can see that he enjoys playing football, and he behaves in public and in his personal life in a very normal way. That's unusual when you think how famous he is. And what's more, he doesn't cheat. He doesn't need to.
Okay, let's check your answers. Lilia, can you please, the first one?
Is making right decision.
Yes, the right decisions. Okay, next, number 2, Daniel.
Так, so quickly.
There was another word for quick, Daniel. Not quick, but synonym.
Fast?
Fast. Yes, so he says very fast. So that's why fast. Lilia, do you have the same answer?
Yes.
Okay, good. 3?
Of the rules.
Yes, of the rules. Good job. 4, Daniel.
I don't know.
Okay, Lilia.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't hear?
Very
Just let me
difficult.
try to find this part.
I think fair play does exist. The players
Okay, now listen carefully.
who cheat are the exceptions.
The players who cheat are the, what did he say? Once again.
Exception?
Yes.
Think that the idea of fair play doesn't exist anymore?
Not at all. I think fair play does exist. The players who cheat are the exceptions.
Mm-hmm. Yes, fair play does exist. And players who cheat are still the
Exceptions.
exceptions. Yes. What does mean exception, guys? When we say except for something, I like all the fruit except for oranges.
Кроме.
And so the exception, it means what?
Исключение.
Исключение, that's right, are still the exception. Good. 5, whose turn is it, guys? Number 5?
I
Lilia?
don't know.
Lilia, okay, go ahead.
5. Particular. No, this is 6. 5, I don't know. It's difficult words I heard.
Difficult, okay. Danya, do you have any ideas?
No. She
Listen
talk
then.
about something. Talk about speed.
Yes, that's right. So, but
and
there,
how he play with ball.
So,
but I didn't hear the words.
Okay, the clue is that, guys, there are 3 words here. Okay, 3 words. Listen, please.
Finally, who do you think is the best player in the world at the moment?
I think most people agree that the best footballer today is Leo Messi.
Why do you think he's so good?
It's hard to say what makes him so special, but a study was done on him which showed that Messi can run faster with the ball than many footballers can do without the ball.
Faster with the ball?
With the ball, right.
With the ball.
With the ball. Rather than other players without the ball, right? Yeah, so that makes him so exceptional. And 6, I think it was also tricky.
Yeah.
Particular superstar.
Particular, Lilia, there was not particular, something different, not particular. Okay, just listen. Another word, but superstar, yes, that's correct.
Apart from his great ability, what I also like about him is that he isn't the typical superstar footballer.
Typical.
Yes, he isn't the typical. Typical superstar footballer. Yes? Okay. Well, how did you find these tasks, guys?
Interesting.
Interesting, but harder. Yes, a little bit, rather than choosing the options. Okay. Well, now the question is, I think is quite a kind of male question. Do you agree with the referee that there is a more cheating in football than before? Lila, are you fond of football? Are you a fan of football?
No.
No? Okay. Well, okay, so that's why I told you it's going to be a kind of male question. So, Danyar, what do you think?
I am not
A football fan as well?
a football fan, but sometimes I see matches, and I think that I know how it was раньше забыл.
Before?
Before. How it was before, but I think that today they are cheating sometimes.
Sometimes?
Maybe
Not
not
more
sometimes,
often.
every time, every match.
Okay,
It's
so more
I think
often, yes?
it's kind of tactic.
Yes. And in the listening number 1, in the interview, part 1 of the interview, this referee mentioned some reasons.
Yes.
So what are they? Could you please remind, guys, if you remember? So why do they cheat so often?
Because there is business, because what money play.
Yes, okay, because
rule.
it's all about money, right? There is so much money in football, yes, and it's important to win. Okay, okay. Thank you. Would you like to be a sports referee or umpire?
I
Mm,
don't.
yes.
No? Yes?
So am I. Neither am I.
Neither would I, yes? Would you
Would I?
like? No, I wouldn't, neither would I. I see. Okay, okay. Thank you. Good. Well, dear learners, the focus of our lesson today is on grammar, okay? And within this grammar sport, we will be talking about past forms, simple, continuous, and perfect. Well, you will learn how to implement all these forms within, for example, a sentence or within a paragraph, okay? Well, but before we start analyzing the rules, etc., let's discuss some questions. And you, by this task, you will be introduced. Okay. So, in Kazakhstan, is cheating considered a serious problem in sport? Is it a serious problem? Do you believe it's a serious problem when people cheat, when sports people cheat?
I think yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Why do you think so, Dinyar?
mm, right now, in
Uh,
in
mhm,
this no, this month,
mhm,
maybe last month, um, appeared one TV series appeared
mhm,
about football in Kazakhstan,
mhm,
and maybe you heard, так сказать, heard
mhm.
about it.
You mean documentary?
No,
No?
just a
TV series?
TV
Uh-huh.
series.
Okay, no, I haven't. Unfortunately, no. And what did you learn? What's the main message
It
in
calls
this?
offside,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
TV series about corruption in football in Kazakhstan.
corruption, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if in our country we have TV series about corruption in sport, I think it's true.
Okay, I see. Well, Lila, do you think it's a serious problem?
Mm, I think for people are mm, who are watching match, who do some ставки,
Gambling, right?
gambling,
Вот прям ставки, я не...
Bet,
Stakes, ага, ставки,
uh,
stakes. Что еще, Даниэль? What?
no, bets, или как?
Bets, yes, ага, bets, stakes, ага.
bets. Maybe for them,
Ага,
this is important because
мгм.
they because all about all is about money.
Yes, it's all about money, right? Okay. And yeah,
Yes.
actually, yes, it's all about money. They can win or they can lose, right? Thank you. Okay, we are going to read two stories, guys. The first one is called Famous Cheating Moments in Sport. Okay, so actually, this is a title, general title, and this first story is called Taking a Shortcut. The second one is The Hand of God. Firstly, we are going to read the first text, Taking a Shortcut, and you will have to answer, how did she cheat? Okay, how did the athlete cheat? Okay, well, let's begin reading. Lila, from the very beginning, from the title and introduction, please.
Famous cheating moments in sport. Although it isn't true that everybody in sport cheats, it's certainly true that there are cheats in every sport. Taking a shortcut. On 21st April 1980, 23-year-old Rosie Roos was the first woman to cross the finish line at the Boston Marathon. She finished the race in the third fastest time for a female runner, 2 hours, 31 minutes, 56 seconds. But when the organizers congratulated Rosie after the race, they were surprised because she wasn't sweating very much. Some spectators who were watching the race told them what had really happened. During the last half mile, Rosie suddenly jumped out of the crowd and sprinted to the finish line. The marathon organizers took Rose's title away and awarded it to the real winner, Jacqueline. Jacqueline?
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Ga, Ga,
Garo, I
Garo?
guess.
Garo.
Mhm.
It was later discovered that 3 months earlier, Rusi had also cheated in the New York marathon, where she had taken the subway.
Mhm. Well, look at the text once again. And she wasn't sweating very much.
Мгм.
Mhm.
Не потела.
Yes, right. Mhm.
Race — это рейс?
Race — это гонка.
Мгм.
Race — это как гонка.
Мгм. No questions.
No question. So, how did she cheat? Lila, how did she cheat?
Maybe she was smart. At the end, she так, she jumped out of the crowd
Mhm.
and went to the finish line.
Yes, that's right. Maybe not went, but she sprinted. Yes, written sprinted. Yes, sprinted means run extremely fast, right?
Sprinted.
Mhm. Okay, yes, that's right. Good. And was it your first time? I mean, cheating moment in your sport background, Julia?
No,
No.
it was discovered that earlier she also had cheated.
What did she do?
She had taken the subway.
Yes, that's really funny. That's really funny. Okay, taking the subway right during the marathon. Okay, thank you. Nice. Well, look at the highlighted verbs in the text. And try to explain why this or that form is used. Particularly this or that form is used within this sentence. For example, Rosa Roos was the first woman. And here, just you can see there are some clues. What does it mean, was the first woman? What does it refer to?
It is in the past. She was.
So it's a completed action in the past, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, yes, it is a completed action in the past. What about finished?
Completed action in the past.
Yes, that's right. Wasn't sweating.
Action in progress at a
Mm-hmm.
particular moment in the past.
Excellent. Had happened.
It happened.
Mm-hmm.
Past perfect.
Past perfect. And what about the usage?
Mm. The action had finished
Mm-hmm.
after
Before, right?
before
Uh-huh.
before the past section.
Before another past action. Yes, so this is an action that happened before the past time we are talking about. Okay. So, and all the others are also past perfect actions, right, which relate to number 2 explanation. Okay. Well, so that's actually what you have already learned. Yes, guys? Mm-hmm. Well, and let me just briefly remind you, okay, just because sometimes there are some nuances that you should be familiar with when talking about past forms. So, as you have mentioned, past simple is used for past completed actions, right? And usually we use past simple tense when talk about some finished actions, maybe listed ones, right? Like he just, for example, he warmed up and started his workout. Yes, okay. So this is the past simple form. Past habits or states. Okay, for past habits and states, we also use the past simple forms. Here are some examples. We often went to the pub after work, or he really liked sport and was very fit. Next, situations that started and finished in the past. When we talk about the progress, when we talk about the process in the past, logically we should use just when we talk about past actions which started and finished in the past, we also should use the past simple forms. Okay, I played football for 20 years. How long did you live in Brussels? I loved her since the day we met. Okay. Uh, when we talk about past processes, okay, we should implement past continuous. What is the basic formula for the past continuous, Daniel?
Form was were
Mm-hmm.
plus ing ending.
ing, right, verb with the ing form, yes. We usually emphasize actions in progress, right, at a certain time in the past or certain point in a story. Okay, for example, in this sentence you can see yesterday at 10 p.m. So we emphasize a certain time. I was sleeping. Okay, or when Natasha opened the door, we were talking about her. Again, so in this case, we emphasize a certain time. Okay, past continuous can also be used as a background, right, of a narrative. For example, the wind was blowing, it was raining, the wind was blowing, and we were going home, right? So we describe a scene, right? We describe a background. So it's also about the progress. Next, this one, past perfect simple, is a little bit tricky for students, guys, because it's more about something. It usually describes the action which in Russian or in Kazakh, for example, doesn't exist, right? We don't have a similar tense in other languages. Okay. Well, and what is the basic formula for the past perfect simple, Lilia? How do we
has
past
past
perfect?
past had
Yes.
plus verb third.
That's right. Okay, had plus the third form of the verb. All right, good. Well, these actions, past perfect actions, usually describe events that happened earlier in the past. Earlier means earlier than the other actions in the past, I would say. For example, Daniel, can you read this sentence, sample sentence?
When I met her, I had never been in a serious relationship.
And the second?
Second, he noticed that I had cleaned the car.
Yes, that's right. So the first sentence, it's about the past, right? It's about the past. Tell me, please, did the author have serious relationships?
No.
No. No, he didn't, would say, right? No, he didn't. Okay. But did he have, okay, just, did he find a person he could build serious relationship with later?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. So when this person speaks about his previous experience before he met this person, right? Before he met her, for this we use the past perfect simple. The second one, he noticed that I had cleaned the car. What happened first, guys? What happened first?
He cleaned the car.
He cleaned the car, yes, and later he noticed that, right? And to emphasize that he cleaned that car earlier rather than he noticed, it means another person, right? Rather than another person noticed that, again, we should use the past perfect tense. This is the first explanation. This is the first usage. The second usage is when we can say how much or how many we have done of something, right? So, but it's again, it's about the pre-last action again. It's all about the pre-last action. For example, Lilia, can you read this?
We had driven. Driven
Driven.
500 miles and were tired. How many hours had he slept when you wake him up?
Okay, so as you can see, we can ask how many miles, right? Okay, how many miles or how many hours, right? How many miles or how many hours. But just what we have to really pay attention to is that this action, again, right, happened before they got tired. So we can't use any other tense here. We had driven 500 miles, and as a result, we were tired. Okay? Well, and finally, duration from early in the past with stative verbs. Stative verbs, Lilia, what are they? Stative verbs.
Stative verbs. Hate, marry. Sarah?
Okay, not Mary. Mary is not a stative verb. Be is a stative verb, right? That's why had been. Okay, Mary is not a stative verb. So there are several groups of stative verbs. What are they? Daniel, do you remember? Help us, give us a hand.
Mm, I know something.
Okay. Well,
Have, love. Feel,
Right. Okay.
feeling.
Feelings, right? Feelings and
Okay.
emotions, right? First group. Second group.
Second, I don't know.
Have, right? Have, own. So verbs which describe possession, right? Possess. Have, own, possess something, right? Okay. Group number 3. Like think, remember, understand, know.
Mm,
Mhm.
Ну, теперь все, вспомнил.
Verbs of mental, right? Verbs of mental activity. And finally, just there is a group of verbs which can change their meaning. For example, taste, right, can be stative and can also describe the activity. For example, she is tasting the soup, right? And for example, the soup tastes good. Do you remember? So some of the verbs like taste, smell, can be used either in the simple or in the continuous forms. Well, so it's about the stative verbs. When she died, they had been married for 48 years. If we, for example, illustrated on the timeline, it means that they got married, yes, and they had been married for 84 years, all right, then she died. So this is the action had been married, but we can't say had been being married because be is a stative verb. That's why we use past perfect simple. Past perfect
Okay.
simple, all right? Because there is also past perfect continuous. You will learn it later. So with stative verbs, we use past perfect simple. She told me she had always hated her sister. Okay, so again, she had hated her sister, and then she told her, right, about that. Well, questions, guys?
No?
No questions, okay. Oh, well, I would like you to look at this extract because there is a combination of different forms, and I would like you to see how they work within one paragraph, for example. Daniel, can you please read it?
It was a cold night, and it was raining. I was watching TV in the sitting room. Suddenly, I heard a knock at the door. I got up and opened the door, but there was nobody there. The person who had knocked on the door had disappeared.
Knocked. Yes, K
No.
isn't pronounced. Yeah, knocked. Okay, so as you can see, with the help of these tenses, we can logically, right, build the consequences of these actions. So it means we can identify what happened first, what happened later, what was in the process, right? Due to these forms. Okay. Now let's see. Let's try to do practice tasks. Use the correct form. Okay. Example, Lilia.
B, yes.
A task.
A.
Example.
The teacher gave Robbie a 0 because he had cheated in the exam.
Exam. Yes. So firstly, he had cheated. Yes. And then, okay, got a 0. All right. Begin, Lilia. Number 1.
They didn't win the match, although they didn't win the match, although they had trained every evening.
Yes, had trained every evening. Right. Then you have next 3.
Mike,
Or 2, sorry.
Mike had an accident while he was had an accident while he was cycling to work.
Yes, that's right. And while is a signal word. While, when. Okay. Next. 3, Julia.
When I got home, I had cleaned. Я убралась дома, когда я пришел домой.
Mm-hmm.
Сначала
If you
он же
say,
пришел домой.
but these are,
Просто.
you just sequence the actions. Okay, вы здесь просто описываете порядок.
I cleaned тогда
Mm-hmm.
будет.
I cleaned the house when I got home. Yes?
When I got
Okay,
home.
because it's about sequence. Mm-hmm. 4, Daniel.
And when we arrived, the match had started.
Mm-hmm.
Так. Ну дальше можно читать.
Нет, прочитайте, вот важно здесь.
We got there just in time and saw the whole match.
Whole match. А теперь смотрите, Daniel. You chose had started. It means had started. It means that match started before we arrived, right?
Yes.
But now look at this explanation. We got there just in time and saw the whole match, so we didn't miss anything.
Yes.
So, do
Он
you still
начался?
think that had started? Do you still think had started is the correct answer?
Maybe no.
Look, смотрите, look. When we
Ну да, в один
arrived, вот
момент
оно
все началось.
arrived. Смотрите, when we arrived, если вы говорите the match had started, то он начался раньше, потом мы пришли. And in this case, we didn't see the first part of the match, right? Но если вы скажете when we arrived, the match started, это значит, что we arrived and the match started. Они друг за другом произошли. Когда мы приехали, матч начался. Like, I cleaned the house when I got home. Well, that's why started. Clear?
Yes.
All right. 5, Lilia?
The captain and he goes when the referee sent him off. The captain didn't score any goals. Нет? When the referee
Давайте
sent.
порассуждаем. Лилия, вот если мы выбираем if we choose didn't score, какое значение несет предложение? Давайте попробуем перевести.
Капитан, это же это кто? Капитан?
Лиля, did you learn the words vocabulary? Капитан. From the previous lesson, right? Капитан.
Yes.
So,
Капитан не didn't score any goals. Не посчитал.
Нет, не забил.
Не забил никаких голов.
Да.
Когда судья его
удалил. Да, удалил. Теперь смотрите, какое значение у вас. То есть вот если вы поставите didn't score, то они у вас, получается, referee sent him, они друг за другом произошли. То есть, получается, он не забил, то есть он не забил ни один гол, когда его удалил рефери. Да, судья. А нам нужно акцентировать внимание на то, что он до того момента, как его удалили, он не забил ни один гол.
Удалил, он не забил. Hadn't scored.
Hadn't scored any goals. Да, то есть мы акцентируем внимание не на том, что они друг за другом произошли, а на том, что этого не произошло до того момента, когда его удалили.
А если бы он забил, тогда было бы simple?
The captain... Ну, как это бы звучало, Даниэль? Ну-ка, предложите.
Так. The captain scored
some goals
some goals.
Нет, тоже было бы, нет, да нет, тоже было бы had scored, потому что мы акцентируем внимание до того момента, как его удалили. Он забил уже несколько голов. Right?
А если бы там было не when, а then? Then referee.
Тогда было бы
Тогда
другое
было бы
дело,
и
да,
так, и
тогда
так.
можно было и так, да, смотря на чем вы акцентируете внимание, на том, что они произошли эти действия, да, просто друг за другом, или на том, что это раньше произошло, да. Но
Понятно.
в любом случае, вот чтобы показать, что к тому моменту вот этого не произошло, by that moment, это должно быть past perfect hand scored. Потому что в противном случае у нас получается, как будто они друг за другом произошли. Даже может быть такой перевод, смотрите, что капитан, вообще нелогичный вариант получается. Капитан не забил ни один гол, когда его удалили. То есть даже может порядок, как будто порядок нарушается. Его удалили, и он не забил ни один гол. Видите? Такое восприятие этого предложения тоже будет совершенно нелогичное. Окей.
Понятно.
Так. Next, six. Who's the next?
My son got injured while he was playing basketball last Saturday.
Got injured. Yes, that's right. When he was playing. Next, seven, Lilia.
Luckily, we had stopped skiing when the snowstorm started. We were already back at the hotel.
Yes, this action was finished before this one started. Yes, okay, good.
Yes.
Eight, Daniel.
England hadn't lost any of their games when they played in the quarterfinals.
Yes, that's right. Good. And nine.
The referee suspended the match because it rained too hard to play. Suspended the match because it was raining.
It was
Hard
raining. Yes, too hard
to
to play. That's right. Okay. Now, guys, it's your time to practice these sentences on your own. Please complete them using the correct form. Simple, continuous, or past perfect. Go ahead. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Lilia?
Yes,
Okay, let's see. The first one, please, Lilia, begin.
the accident happened when they were driving home.
Yes, that's right. Perfect. Next. Daniel,
The crowd were cheering when the referee blowed the final whistle.
Yes, okay. Blowed? Daniel, did you say
Blowed.
blowed?
Oh, нет, наверное, я ошибся.
It's irregular.
Ну, Blue,
Yes, right, blue. And the third form, Daniel?
blown,
Blown. That's right. Good. Lilia, 3.
I didn't recognize her at first because she had changed so much.
Recognized.
Или because
Yes, that's right.
changed.
Because she had changed. So much. She had changed before, right? I saw her and couldn't recognize. That's why. Okay. Go ahead, Daniel.
the police stopped her on the motorway because she hadn't wear a seatbelt.
All right. But in that moment, they stopped her. It's better than you have to use another form.
Тогда вот
Why?
because she didn't wear a seatbelt.
Didn't wear. No. Again.
No.
The last one. Past continuous. She wasn't
She wasn't wearing.
wearing in that moment, you see? In that moment, the police stopped her. Okay, she wasn't wearing a seatbelt. You see? If you say she hadn't worn, if you say she hadn't worn, we can't identify whether she was wearing or not wearing in the moment they stopped her. You just emphasize the pre-last action. But what was happening? Just what was the real reason they stopped her? Why they stopped her?
Ну, да, как бы просто,
Да? То есть, когда вы
что она не
когда
была
акцентируете,
пристегнута.
да, что она вот в тот момент не была пристегнута. Как бы
Мгм.
логично, что она его не надела до того, как они ее остановили.
Просто в
Но
моем
тогда...
мозгу
Ага.
нельзя длительно не пристегиваться, поэтому как бы.
Нельзя длительно не пристегиваться. Ага, очень интересная формулировка. Окей, да, ну да, каждый мозг по-своему воспринимает и обрабатывает информацию, запоминает ее. Но в данном контексте понятно, да, почему? Вот в тот момент, когда они ее остановили, она не была пристегнута. Окей?
Да, понятно.
Да, next. Лиля, 5.
Some of the players wasn't listening или didn't listen. Наверное, wasn't listening while the coach was talking to them.
Everything's okay, Lila, except for wasn't listening. Now look at the subject.
Didn't listen.
No. Wasn't listening is okay. The form
weren't
is
listening.
weren't listening.
Weren't
Yes?
listening. The two forms continuous, yes?
Yes, both of them, because they were happening just simultaneously. Они параллельно происходили. Okay, we're talking. Next. Нет.
We couldn't use the ski slope because it wasn't snowing enough.
Okay. So,
Ну, или
okay,
тогда hadn't snowed.
it hadn't snowed enough. It hadn't snowed enough. Давайте, okay, let's analyze. Why hadn't snowed?
Ну, потому что это раньше произошло.
И как результат мы не могли кататься. То есть не выпало достаточно снега, и как результат, да, окей, мы не смогли кататься. Соответственно, если причина, она более ранняя, и как результат мы не могли кататься.
Ну,
Да?
просто, видите,
Окей.
тут такая же форма, как я в третьем ошибся, только тут наоборот. Там тоже because,
Да.
и тоже результат. Только там я наоборот написал past
Да,
continuous,
точно.
неправильно. Здесь я написал past continuous, и вы все разгасали,
Да,
что
да, 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 да. Окей, окей, да. Да, вот здесь что-то, ага, произошло. Clear, right?
hadn't
Потому
snow.
что, ну вот, потому что не шел снег. Смотрите, если вы говорите wasn't snowing, получается, что мы не могли покататься, потому что не шел снег. Не шел в тот момент снег. Мы не могли покататься. Скорее,
Ну да, тут выпало.
да,
Выпало.
да, то есть выпал, ну да, то есть не выпало достаточно снега, и как результат мы не смогли покататься. То есть,
Так.
казалось бы, один глагол, но окраску имеет разную в зависимости от времени. Depends on the tense, yes. Lila, what did you write here?
I wrote hadn't snowed.
Hadn't snowed. Okay. The same reason, because as a
Yes.
result, yes? Okay. 7,
Mm.
Lila.
They weren't able to play tennis because they hadn't booked at court.
Hadn't booked a court. That's right. Weren't able. And past perfect tense. All right. Okay. 7. Yeah.
The player got a yellow card because he had took off his shirt.
Everything's okay, Daniel, except for the third form. Took is a
Took?
second form. Took is a second form.
Так, take, took, take, took, taken off.
Had taken off. Yes, his shirt. All right. Well, guys, so sometimes it's really challenging to evaluate the sentence and decide which form to use. But it's all about the meaning, it's all about the context, right? For example, in this case, where we got there just in time. Yes, if there was no such a sentence, we could have used had started, right? But the context plays the crucial role. Okay. So, if you don't have any questions, just let's finish with the last task. Guys, can we?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And as we can see, as I can see, some of you haven't learned vocabulary related to sport. No? Who has? Who hasn't? Lila, did you revise the vocabulary?
I didn't revise.
You didn't revise. Okay. Well, why I'm asking, because now, dear learners, I'm going to send you 2 different cards, completely different cards. Okay, just firstly I'll send and then explain. Okay. And okay. So, dear learners, the game is called Vocabulary Detective. What you should do is you have a list of words or expressions, okay, and you should work in a pair. For example, Lila, you explain the words on your card to Daniar. Daniar should define the words, all right? One word, one correct guess, 1 point. All right? And vice versa. Daniel will explain you his words, okay? And you will have to guess them. So again, 1 word, 1 correct word, 1 point. The winner is a person who guessed most of the words, right, in the list. Okay, so what skills are tested? Your skills are firstly your knowledge of the words, ваше знание слов, right, your knowledge of the words, and your ability to define, interpret the words. Okay, let's begin. Lilia, could you start, please? Defining your words.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. There are people. These are people who watch some matches or on the stadium watch and give cheers to
Fans?
players. No.
Fans?
No, not fans, but
Spectators?
or we can say
What did you say,
we
Daniel?
Many people. Yeah, I
many
said
people, yes.
spectators.
Or
Yes,
just
that's right. Lilia, he said.
he said
He
okay,
Spectators.
said,
okay.
spectators.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
that's right.
yes, right. Okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Lilia. All of
Все
your words.
было.
Okay, then it's a sport name. Not sport name, but it's a place where this sport is playing. It's a big. First of all, what sport? A sport with a small when players use small ball and one палка.
Lilia, we learned these words in our previous lesson. I have typed, я прям написала это оборудование, как называется. You forgot, right? Не повторили, да? Прям на прошлом уроке у нас было equipment. Вот они, equipment. Lilia, do you remember?
Equipment. Yes.
Okay, so in this kind of sport, people use what? A stick and
Yes.
right? Lilia, okay.
Stick and ball?
No, it's not called ball. It's
Not
a
ball?
puck.
Puck?
Can you see? Stick and puck.
Yes. Stick and
Right?
puck.
Ah, puck. Okay. It's
Yeah,
ping pong.
okay, guys, come on. Why
Table
don't you
tennis.
learn the words?
Table tennis. Table tennis.
No, it's not
No.
table tennis.
It's
Ah,
a ground. On the ground, Daniel. On the ground and a lot of please
It's
green
not on the ground.
green grass green
stick.
But Lilia, green grass?
Тогда...
Why? It's ice.
grass.
It's
It's ice.
ice.
Okay, sorry. Yes.
Okay, Daniel, for this kind of sport, we use a stick and the puck. Puck. P-U-C-K. All right.
Okay.
And this phrase consists of 2 words. The first one is sport, and the second one, Lilia, what's this? It's a place, right?
Place, yes.
Where the sport is played.
Не помню.
Okay, stick and puck. What sport?
Okay.
Stick and puck. Hockey. Yes, and place where it is played. Hockey. What?
Court. Oh, нет.
No, not court.
Что-то не помню.
Oh
Вот
gosh,
доктор
guys,
Холодный.
It's like
football?
Russian.
Football what? We don't say field. We don't say field. We don't say, yes, Daniel, what? Football?
Pitch.
Pitch. The same is about hockey. Hockey,
Ice pitch. Или hockey
pitch,
pitch.
just pitch, a hockey pitch.
Hockey pitch.
Yes, a hockey pitch, right? Guys, look, football, rugby, hockey, pitch. All
Okay.
right? Yes, go ahead. Next,
Okay,
Lilia.
the next, Daniel, you said that word at first time. There are people and they are
Table tennis.
cheering. No, people.
No. People.
People who watch.
Fans.
Who? Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, that's right, fans. Okay, next.
The next is a place. Is a place where the first is sport. The first word is sport. That they are running. Running. Who are running?
Who?
Yes. This is a kind of sport when players are running.
Okay.
Run.
The place
Run.
is track. Yes.
Yes,
Track.
track. But what's the
Yes,
full
yes.
phrase? Full phrase, Daniel, consists of two words.
Athletic track.
Yes, athletics track. Okay, nice.
The next is when two part of players don't lose and don't win.
Draw.
Draw,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, thank you guys. Enough. Sorry, because I have a lesson, okay, after you. Just, Daniel, your 5 words. Lilia
Okay.
has explained you 5 words, please.
First, main people in team.
In team,
Yes.
captain,
Yes. Person who are judging. Who is judging?
referee,
Yes.
Referee, right? Lilia, do you know
Referee.
another word for referee?
umpire,
Umpire, yes,
umpire.
okay.
Okay. Next, something what we do before start hard exercises.
Warm up.
Okay.
Yes. It's a place when people uh, when people skiing.
Don't say this,
Да, да,
Daniel. No, you
Yeah.
can. Yes, all right.
Ski slope.
Oh, yes,
No.
that was easy. You see, Daniel, you help your opponent. And one more.
When one team beat another team.
Beat. I know. Beat.
Second team lost. First team
Mm-hmm.
win.
Yes, that's a win. Okay, good. Thank you. All right, let's conclude. Lilia, your definitions were really strange sometimes, you know? Well, I mean, you have to be more precise, чуть более точнее, okay? Чуть точнее. Okay, for example, this phrase consists of 2 words. The first is type of sport, the second is the place, okay? Ну и чуть-чуть у вас сложнее слова, кажется, попались, да? All right.
Mhm.
And Daniela was more precise when explaining you something. Okay, that's why it was easier. And the words, yes, actually were easier. Thank you. Well, guys, I see that sometimes you ignore vocabulary. So please, next time get ready because unexpectedly, yes, I can ask you to do such kind of task. Well, thank you. Homework for the following lesson is grammar. In your workbook, page number 30, exercise 1, past tenses. Okay, that's past tenses. And the listening. Okay, 5, page number 32. Okay, page 30, exercise 1, and page 32, exercise 5.
Yeah,
Yes. So thank you very much for your work, guys. See you next
thank
week.
you.
Goodbye, everyone.